I'm glad I can finally sit down and watch this because I've been trying to watch this interview for a minute. Let's get into this, man.
Yeah, it's Rap Radar Podcast. Elliot
This is
Wilson.
B-Dot.
B-Dot, this is on video, man.
Yeah, we on video. I feel like the Young Guns in the No Better Love video, man.
The Ask Lauren movement has finally been answered, man. This is gonna be Rap Radar Podcast. This is a video edition, man.
Yes.
Special on the Interval Presents YouTube channel. Where are we, B-Dot, man? What are we up to today, man?
We are in the great state of Utah talking to the most prolific artist in the game, one of the most streamed artists, NBA YoungBoy.
Ooh, YoungBoy's in there. It's his
YoungBoy's
crib. He invited us. Can you believe it?
Can't believe
Exclusive conversation, man. Shout out to Billboard. They did that thing, but it's about for him sitting down with the culture and really letting him know the mind state he's into right now.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm excited, man. You ready to get in there?
I'm excited. I've never been to Utah, man. I never met YoungBoy, so this is gonna be an exciting experience.
Yeah, I heard. Why don't nobody like Utah? Like, what's the point? Like, what's the reason? Like, I'm confused.
It's cold, man. It's cold. You know, it's YoungBoy. Don't get scared, B-Dot. YoungBoy has a lot of fans, man. They're gonna be watching this, man. We got to do a good job, right?
All right, well, it's cold out here. Let's go heat up inside, man. Let's do it.
Let's get into it, man. Rap Radar Podcast, yeah.
Hey man, we in Utah for the man himself, man. YoungBoy. How you doing, sir?
I'm cool.
Thank you for having us, man.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely, man. This is a beautiful place, man. I mean, you know, I feel like, you know, people could say, well, this is a trial and tribulation you got to deal with, but I think you made the best of it. Like, it just feels like this home just feels very, like, you know, warm and just like a dope place. Like, you talk about why this is like work for you is like your home right now.
It's quiet.
Peaceful.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Living a certain type of lifestyle, that's all you really want is like peace and quiet, bro. You want a place where everybody can't reach you. Like when you done with the world, you want to go somewhere where can't nobody reach you.
Too many people. Ain't too much to really get off into.
That's a hell of a view right there, too, right there.
It's a long way from Avenue J apartments, right?
For sure, for sure.
Word. You said in Billboard, like just being out here is like the best thing that ever happened to you, right? You love the serenity and just the peacefulness of it?
I love like the weather too.
You like the cold weather? Because in BR, where you're from, in Baton
Is that a
Rouge, it doesn't get
is that a diamond?
I don't really like it.
What is that? That's a cross. That's a cross. He got like a cross in his face.
Like I ain't really used to it. But I just like seeing the difference.
Right.
You know.
So out of all the places in America you had to choose, you chose Utah. Right. Did you feel like was it like an adjustment for you, like when you first came out here?
No, because I wasn't really looking to fit in or to get off into nothing. I just wanted somewhere to go.
Far from Baton Rouge. Right. Do you miss Baton Rouge a little bit? No. As far as music,
How could you miss looking over your shoulder every day? Every time you want to do something, you got to make sure everything is cleared out. Like, nah,
like,
I wouldn't miss it.
How have you been? Like, how's the process been different? Like working out here than back home?
I don't know. I really just go out the moment that I'm in. I think the music would be better though if I was just out moving around, experiencing more. It ain't really about nothing. It's still the same.
Gotcha.
What made you turn it up on your neighbors, man, with that black video and creating a party out here?
I had actually asked the neighbor. I asked one of my neighbors. I should have asked the other one though. It was just something creative that was brought to me.
Are the neighbors nicer out here?
They cool. They don't bother me.
They probably got like a little distance away, so it's probably like shit. I ain't gotta talk to my neighbors if I don't want to. You feel me?
But
they probably all doctors and lawyers and stuff. So
like you just haven't at all ventured out. Like you pretty much stay on your home base at all times, and the cars ain't been touched. You got like an amazing car collection. They just sitting in the garage.
Yeah. I don't really know how the neighborhood look or nothing.
What about, you know, it's like to get here.
That's crazy though. It's like a huge, like, just to stay in the house all day, every day. I mean, I guess when you got money, you ain't really missing nothing for real.
Is it easy?
If he want to throw a party, he can just invite people.
Nah, they gotta go through the same.
Oh, the same procedure?
Yeah.
But you built a whole new foundation, man. You recently got married, and what inspired that to like settle down that way and get married and move in that direction?
I always wanted to, and the woman I'm with made me actually want to rush.
That's how it works, brother. That's how it works. You got the right one, man. That's how it works, right? Did you do
For
like
sure.
That's
like
fire.
living in the home? Did you do like a big kind of ceremony kind of thing, or just kept it real low key?
Low key.
You had the kids involved too.
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. In a previous interview I saw, you did with like Angela Yee, you said that you never felt that kind of love, from your grandmother. Did you feel like your partner gave you that, um, fill that void for you?
I feel like she do a lot for me, bro.
Do you think that that's because obviously you've sort of been real reflective of like the kind of music you make and the content you make and your responsibility to that? Do you think that sort of like having that stability at home is also a factor in that of how you're viewing things right now as you grow?
Yes,
Like the fact
gotta
that
be.
you talked about maybe looking at the violence you put in the music and making maybe wanting to make some changes with that, right? You think that you having a sort of stable home life
You know
now
what's
was
crazy? I've been wearing my glasses all day, like my gaming glasses, and I ain't even realize it. Everything looks so different.
a new wife
Everything looks
and
so
being in this
different
great
without these
position?
glasses.
Does that connect to that in a lot of ways and impact you?
Yeah, I think so. I think it got something to do with it.
Yeah,
I really have to be looking at other like young dudes
yeah.
or like some people I'll be talking to. I'll be like, "Oh, your ass really bad. You bad." And I'ma still talk in the way I talk, but
Yeah,
I think I'ma just watch how I do it though.
Mm.
yeah.
I ain't really have no limit at first. I just
Really, we didn't notice.
yeah.
But you funny. The billboard thing you said a very interesting story. You said pretty much a lot of it was there's a beautiful picture of your grandma right here in the home, and we know how important she was to you. And you told a story about being in the group home, and then so you were getting sort of bullied and stuff. You said and that kind of like unleashed the beast, right? Like that sort of showed, a lot of times people end up
That's how it is though when you
moving a
skinny.
certain way.
Like
because
when you skinny and you short, like before you like get older and hit your growth spurt, people do be fucking with you a little bit till you like, hey, they be like, all right, this nigga ain't no hoe. He gonna throw them bitches.
they've been like
You feel me?
impacted, a certain way, right? Like in that sort of unleashed a fire inside of you that maybe you didn't even fully know you had, right?
Yeah. There's another story though.
Do you listen to some of that old material, your old stuff?
No, not really.
Putting out so much new material. I mean, I guess you don't have the time, right?
It's also
Yeah.
crazy to be the dichotomy of like how soft spoken you are, and then when you hear those, especially those early records,
You gotta
just
think
how
about it
fired up.
though. You gotta think about it. I ain't gonna say it's cringy, but you gotta think about how much they listen to the music before it actually get put out. So nobody just makes a song and then just drop it. You make it, you make it, you listen to it, you critique it, you go and remaster it, and then you drop it. And then you listen to it again after you done did all that stuff, then you drop it. So he probably done
Like you
heard
are
it
in the
so
booth,
many
like,
times
what was
before
those
it even
sessions
came
like? Do
out.
you think that's another side of you that just kind of comes out when it's time to record?
I don't know. That's like the things that been on my mind. That's like the mode. That's what I'm.
And this is why I listen to YoungBoy. This is how you catch up on his life. Cause he put whatever he going through, he put it in the song.
feeling.
Mm.
This is what I venture off to.
Yeah. And last year, man, 2022, you dropped 8 albums, yo. That's crazy. I think that's the most you ever released. Like, was that your plan to flood the market like that?
Not exactly. I think I had got like to a certain number of tapes I had dropped in. I was just like, I'm gonna try to reach 10.
Mm.
So I just kept going.
What was your mind state with that run? You left Atlantic Records, but you went on a crazy run with them for a long time, and it seemed like people were saying, well,
I think that's why a lot of people that's why a lot of his fans are like about his music. Cause when you drop so much music and you spoil your fans, they be like, damn, we just heard him drop something 2 months ago or 3 months ago. He just dropped again. And that's why you got certain artists that drop twice a year. Or they'll drop a tape or something. They'll do a couple features and drop one album a year. How they fans wait on them.
you're only obligated to do a certain amount of albums, but you over deliver, right? You gave them so many projects. Like, can you talk
There's-
about your mind state with that?
That's just me though. That's like just my work ethic.
Mm.
It wasn't like a favor. It wasn't nothing just planned. I just drop music. It brings some type of good feeling.
Enjoy. Yeah.
That's
That's his outlet.
What made you leave Atlantic and want this new situation here at Motown?
Money?
I left
Nah.
Atlanta because I wanted to experience some more stuff. Or, just try something new. See
Okay.
if I could get more out of a label situation. Motown. It just came about. But that ain't actually just my specific label.
Mm.
Like I go with each tape I could go anywhere on Universal I want to go and drop.
Oh, you
Oh,
can
wow.
on your projects. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh,
That's a hell of a deal. That's what happens when you have the catalog that a young boy has.
facts.
Right.
So you wanted that
That's
versatility in a
fire.
sense, I guess, right?
So I don't know if it's worth that much though, but I don't
I
know.
rest
It
my
could
case.
be.
Even though like subject matter
Cause Wayne just sold his catalog for like 100 mil. Somebody else sold another. QC just got bought for 300 mil.
to me, it sounds like the album focuses on a lot of love.
But I don't
right?
know. Wayne got thousands of songs, bro. Thousands.
And then you got like
The
these
drought,
skits sandwiched in between.
Drought
like,
1, 2,
Top
3,
Girls,
4.
Top
Drought is
Haters,
over.
The Love YB skit. Do you feel like those are real conversations people have when it comes to you and your music?
I think so.
Really?
I think those skits
Got
come
all the
very close
Carters,
to the conversation.
the dedications.
Like you're tapped in. You I'm sure you follow what's going on online for people saying in the streets about YB. Like you're not just oblivious to.
I see a lot of shit.
I mean, you got to think about it. He in the crib all day, every day. So you gotta see that stuff.
Hey, nah, I do see a lot of shit, bro. But it's a lot I don't see neither, cause I ain't really
Looking for
I
it.
see a lot though.
Yeah, you see a lot.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, you definitely tapped in, man.
But you also said that with this album, you almost want to challenge. You're not afraid to challenge your audience, right? Like it's a little bit of a different sound for you, right? Like I see people talking about raging music and these sort of terms. Like, what do you think of that? Was that your intent with the music this time to be a little different of how you were putting this project together?
Just trying to reach a different audience.
Mm.
My kind of music I make, it became easy to me.
Mhm.
So I
Yeah.
just sit there and do it all day.
Okay. So he kind of like dropping music. He's challenging himself. He ain't.
All day, literally.
He's
So I really
vibing.
wanted to try something new.
When you say that style of music, what do you mean by that? Just to sort of like
The sound my fans know
Drill.
me to have.
Yeah.
So, but you're not afraid to experiment, like on Rest My Case, because there's a lot of different sounds. Like it's just a different departure from what people are used to.
you also challenge the aesthetic, like people
But you can't be scared of change either, though. You can't be scared of change, bro.
saying, well, was it face painting or painting your nails and doing these different sort of style things? Like, what's inspired that to do those different things too?
The nails came after the face.
Mm.
I was just playing with my face and I actually liked it.
Mm.
You should try it.
I'm saying, I gotta check with the wife, but if she's with it.
Yeah.
But that's the thing too. Like you said, you and your wife, that you're into that sort of the style of it and doing it together and dressing a certain way at times, right? It's not just you yourself, but also in the relationship. Right?
She be having fun with me. Yeah.
It's funny. Like when I was listening to My I Got a Family, you had that one track, Contrell Talk, and you said like you think the rap game is slowly fading away because of fans' expectations, right? Do you still feel that way?
I think people expect too much out this shit.
Facts, bro. Facts, bro. It's just like how people go to work and they do enough so they don't get fired. But then their boss want them to be the supervisor. The supervisor want them to be the supervisor. And they be like, you only paying me $15, bro. I'm not finna do all this. Even though he's getting paid a lot, but you know what I'm saying? You can't have so like high expectations where they can't fail. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
All entertainment, right? At the end of the day.
Right.
Some people get caught up inside of it and actually get themselves fucked up. But it's all entertainment at the end of the day.
Mm.
All that beef, they expect people to actually slide and die about some beef with niggas that they shouldn't even be beefing with.
They'll have their favorite rapper, and this person fuck around and do something like just show a flaw that he have, or like, oh, he fake, so they go to the next rapper. Then they see the next rapper, this man human too. This nigga got some type of flaw too. So then they go to the next one. That shit gonna get old. The whole thing gonna get phony to me.
Do you feel like fans don't have that loyalty to the artist like how they used to back in the day?
Hell no.
I try not to really get into it because I know
No, they
fans
don't.
will change on you. Like you got your supporters, but like they'll flip on you quick. Like you do that one wrong thing. And get that bad comment from them too.
Right.
Yes.
But your fans are sticking by you, man. Like, according to Illuminate in 2022, you're the third most streamed artist in the United States, right behind like Drake and Taylor Swift, man.
Dang.
What do you credit to your success?
So much more to be done. I don't know.
It's Taylor Swift, Drake, and then him. That's crazy.
Explain.
I could believe it
I
though.
really feel like
Like he got like a cult following, bro. His fan base, bro. They ain't
nothing been done.
Really?
going for nothing.
Wow. You still feel like you're just never satisfied, right?
I ain't never satisfied.
Yeah.
But it's a lot more to be done.
But do you draw any motivation from how much your music does resonate? Like if you did it and the numbers weren't as big, would you still be as motivated? Does the success and the numbers and that know how big you are? Does that continue to motivate you to put out projects?
I just be having a point to prove or just be having something to say. I just be wanting to vent. Man, I wake up like is it like 3 a.m. or some shit and just record myself. Like it's just therapy.
Still to this day, it's the same way.
So he see?
Yeah.
It's therapy.
I understand.
Wow.
I remember talking with you for Title a little while back, and I was trying to get you to like get competitive and say, you know, is your name in the ring with these people, blah blah. But I think what's interesting about your success is that you don't look like you're really competing. Like you've always had your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not about like these rapper lists or who's number one, or these kind of things, other than the
Facts.
numbers itself. Like
That's one thing I've always seen. Like he never cared, bro. He never cared. Ever since he came out, bro, I never seen him like dropping lists or overly promoting something like overly just being super friendly, bro. He was just here for like, I'm here to drop music and get money. That's it.
Something like you take.
That's
pride in,
crazy
like,
though.
You're not really competing with people. You've kind of carved out your own lane in what you do. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I don't think I could compete. I think I'd lose.
Really?
I don't know how to play the game. I just go.
Yeah.
Like I ain't never really been like had no type of structure and that.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Go. Like even when it's time to drop, I just pick the songs out and I just go.
I don't know, man. The numbers and the stats say
Yeah.
you're
I'm
hanging
saying,
with
but
the
do
peers.
you-
See, that's the crazy part. Now, just imagine if he had like a team, like a whoever team behind him. You feel me? Like he probably just got him, his producer, engineering person, and then you feel me? That's all you really need to make music. But I'm talking about like to pick the songs and do the promotion and all that stuff. If he had one of them teams behind him, yo, he'd be huge right
you
now.
want that accolade to like of what you
Like
said?
world
you
tour,
obviously
huge. He
know
probably
you've
can do a world tour
influenced
though.
The whole generation. And
He just locked up.
influenced so many other rappers. Like you'll hear big names like a Drake, a Cole, a Kendrick from another generation. Like for your generation, do you want your name to be said like, oh, I got that from YoungBoy, or YoungBoy was what I was always bumping and what I was listening to. That's what inspired me.
I just want to be paid.
I literally just said that, bro. The man just came in like, I'm just gonna drop music and get paid. That's it.
I don't know, but I think this whole music thing, like every aspect of it, like it's all ignorance. I just want to be paid. Yeah, like I don't care about all the extra shit.
That's how you judge success. It's just with the monetary, with the money.
The business.
Just want to be
business.
paid. Yeah. And stay out the way.
Right.
How have you gotten those steps? Like, I guess moving from Atlantic to Motown.
And more, my boy getting paid, ain't he?
What do you think are some of the key things you've done that sort of like put your business in a better place, that you feel more comfortable, like you feel like you're getting your value out here in terms of what you create? What were some key moves you made to kind of put yourself in a better position?
I don't look at it that way neither, and I still don't feel like I did neither, because it's like no matter what I've gotten from someone, like it's somebody, like no matter if I got
This go yard chain was so raw.
it's actually somebody making 4 off my creation.
Facts.
So until I get the business down packed, like to where I go, like I done built my own team, like I don't need no label, like this whole system is what I built, and this all I need to get everything.
Facts.
On from out.
See, and it's just so hard to weed out all the people that just come in there like, oh, I'll do all this for you. Give me $10 million. And then they really don't do nothing for you. They do the bare minimum. Like, no, I need somebody that's going to come in and go crazy.
I'll be cool, but I don't feel like I did nothing. No different.
So it's your battle to get like more ownership, like get your masters and get your situation like that.
I want every dime.
Nah, facts.
That's B-Dot's motto.
Word. That's what's up, bro.
Say,
I want every
dime
dime.
that my creation bring.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, I want every dime.
I remember that freestyle you did over the story of OJ, and you said you had a percentage in United Masters.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so you had like conversations with Steve Stout and
Yeah, I talked to him before.
oh, okay.
I actually don't even understand what's going on with that business right now.
Mm.
I need to check on it.
One more thing to look after.
Make sure, right? Checks and balances.
Yeah.
Young boy, we've been through like the blog
He
era.
probably
We've
got
been
a
through, like,
$20 million
SoundCloud
check
era.
over there
And
sitting.
like you're like the king of YouTube, right? So like, when did you realize like that platform was like the best place for you to get your music out?
I think I just realized that recently.
Mm.
But I always was like, YouTube, you ain't gotta go through no steps to upload it and to get your music out there. You just
Just upload it back. You just
go out right
upload
then
it.
and
We go.
Mhm.
like, say if you got something to say, you ain't gotta wait days until this whole situation over with for to do it out there.
Mhm.
Nah, you can answer right then and there.
Mhm.
And less clearances too, like you samples and
Yeah, YouTube just quicker.
It seems like you're not the type of person to hold any music back. Like, is that driving the label crazy?
I do got a lot of music I don't drop though.
Oh, okay.
I do drop a lot of music too. I
Mm.
don't really know how the business side of that be going.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They don't really come at me with it.
On the business side too, man. A lot of these artists.
Facts. Cause I noticed that like a lot of young boy stuff when he drop it, it just be out there for like a week. And then they kind of like put the label and stuff behind
Their
it
bread and butter on the
afterwards.
road. But being that you here, you haven't really been hitting the stage, in a while. Like, do you miss that element of the game? Is performing, touring?
It'll be fun to do, but I ain't fucked up about it.
do you remember the last show you did?
I think I was in Florida somewhere,
Mm.
if I ain't mistaken.
Like, how do you even approach a set list? Because you have so many records. Like, it's like you're not, and also that you're not defined by like one record. Some artists is like, oh, just play that one record we know. That's their hit.
Facts.
Like, do you pride
Play
yourself
that
on
one
that
hit
you're not
wonder we
known just for,
heard.
like one record? Like you just
I just go off the previous songs I released though. Just ask somebody around me
Mm.
and just let it be.
just whatever the current project is.
Yeah, like for the show set, I just go after the previous songs I released.
Mm.
Or what I know they gonna wanna hear for sure.
What are some of those? Like, what's like three essential, from your humble opinion, what's three essential songs from your
Outside
catalog
today.
that like are kind of everlasting to your fans that they'd want to hear if they saw you live?
Valuable pain.
Value, yeah. That's
Outside today.
I knew.
or some shit like that. Slime belief.
38 baby.
Well,
For
that was my
sure.
next question. What's
Dang, I would have said like, but now drawing symbols and yeah, all that stuff is like stuff that you got to listen to by yourself.
what's your top three projects? What's your top three
AI Young Boy,
projects you think you put out?
I think 38 baby. too.
38 Baby too.
And mine got a family.
Mm.
Oh wow! I don't know why I thought he was gonna say AI Young
DJ
Boy.
Drama.
Yeah, you went with drama. What made you go to do the drama Gangsta Grills thing with that, man? What made you reach out?
I don't know. You just used to drama voice coming across a lot of tapes like as a kid or some shit.
Mm.
Or like shit that's like just
Check that off his music list. Okay,
Mhm.
W.
Right.
Get a host for it. You ask me who I'm a drama.
Growing up, you say your mom was always inspiration.
DJ Drama was on
She
everything
used to
growing
rap
up.
as well. You had her on 38 Baby Part 2. What other rappers did you look up to growing up or listen to when you was a kid?
Like just local artists
Okay.
from Baton Rouge,
All right.
if I ain't mistaken.
Speaking on a parental front, though, I know your dad, he's locked up right now. And there's a song dedicated Hey Pops on I Rest My Case. Did you play that for him, or does he know about that? Or
I don't know if you know about it. I ain't played from
you didn't play it for him?
What
Yeah.
inspired you to make that song?
Going off comments.
Mm.
Just wondering what he think about all this shit.
Yeah.
Like shit that other people have something to say about. Like what he think about it.
Hmm.
Then it just went to the studio from there.
I like how you opened that record. You said like, "Hey Pop, you proud of me?" You feel like you might be proud of you at this point?
Yeah,
Of
I think
course.
he proud.
Of
I don't
course.
think he got nothing against none of this shit. I think he proud.
I was really proud of that moment that you did on Tyler the Creator's album as well, man.
What? He was on Tyler the Creator stuff?
You shocked a lot of people with that collaboration.
Oh, I didn't even know, bro. I gotta go listen to it.
Shocked them about it.
I didn't think people were expecting that you could get busy like that. I think they just saw you in one lane, and then we heard you on Tyler's album. It was like, whoa, okay, NBA.
Oh man, I gotta get
Tyler,
tapped in. I ain't been tapped in on the. I've been losing the music side, bro. I gotta do some music reactions and stuff.
It was definitely a hit. It was a winner.
How did that come together?
I really don't remember.
Yeah, because unfortunately, I think when it came out too, you was locked up. You couldn't be part of the video or stuff like that at the time, right?
I think I just remember meeting him. I don't remember how it happened
I might have heard this song then. I probably just don't remember it.
though.
Mm.
And I don't think I did that song right then and there. Like as I met him, I think that song was sent to me.
But you killed it.
You killed it, man.
Yeah.
You also killed it
Thank you.
with Nicki Minaj on I Admit It. Y'all did a video for that one.
Oh
Was it like
yeah, that
working
was
with her?
decent.
It was nice.
He got a couple of those.
It was nice.
A couple of those with Nick.
Yeah.
Couple of joints. That's the thing. You don't mess with a lot of rappers, but when you do the collaborations, I was talking about that with you before. You have a lot of dope features like the Migos Needed joint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feature with the Trillionaire joint.
That was fire.
A lot of times, like
Hey, that's facts. All his features is cold, bro. I don't think I seen a feature of his that was weak.
you're very selective, right? Like you don't play nice with a lot of rappers. Like you very selective of who you work with. But it seemed like when you decide to do it, the results are there.
You get to getting funny and tricky when you get to working with artists or trying to work with them.
Mm.
Yeah, then get to getting weird.
Do you like vet who you want to
Facts.
work with? Because
Cause you gotta go through so many people. You do a record with somebody, it gotta get cleared. It gotta clear through somewhere else. Then it gotta get cleared from the top level.
I know, I'm sure you get asked all the time, right?
As far as like to do a song.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't. Man, you can't pay me $1 million to do no song.
Mm.
Like it don't work like that.
Mm. You gotta actually feel the artist and get to know the person, right?
Yeah, it's like sometimes I just be want to have a conversation first,
Mm.
just to see like what type of mind you got.
Right.
Like are we the same kind or something?
Mm. That makes
Yeah,
sense.
he was very revealing to a different aspect of that when the Billboard thing where you saying how like you don't necessarily trust people, right? Like you're very protective and guarded in terms of like people, like you said, people can be cruel, right? Everybody can have the best
Facts.
intentions. Like that must.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I just said that with the team he trying to build, bro. You can't build no distribution team and the person that's ahead of it, like, okay, give me $10 million and I'm gonna do XYZ for you. And you give them that, and then they dip. Or not even dip, but they don't do as much as they promised they was gonna do. They just do the bare minimum so they can get their money.
Must be tough. Then the music industry's kind of built on a lot of that, right? Like a lot of not a lot of good characters out here in this space. So does that make it even more?
That's why they always get exposed too.
Maneuver in this business.
I just don't like people, period, though.
Mm.
Like at all.
Have you always been this way, or just kind of like being in this business is just conditioned into it?
I always been distant.
Oh, okay.
I think this business made it worse.
Did you have conversations with
I can see that.
because you're on the Unconfused project too, To the Bone, prior to getting on that record?
I think Quavo sent me the song.
Okay.
They came out here to do the video, but I think something happened and it had me in a fucked up mood. So I had canceled the video. I regret it though.
Damn.
It's okay though.
Mm-hmm. It feels like you have a
Damn.
real good connection with Birdman. You guys done some projects together.
5. They're my 5.
He's a good guy. How's your relationship blossomed throughout the years?
He just dude crazy. Like I don't know. He just talk a lot of shit, and I just like to sit there. They're my 5. I like when he pop that shit, man.
Yeah. Beatrice.
He been on that fucking nigga too. So. That's the same type of time. Fuck everybody for sure.
Is it difference because he's from New Orleans and you from BR? Like, is there still like a connection, or is it like a?
Yeah, a lot of shit that's like go on in BR. A lot of that shit stem from New Orleans. That's like where the real gangsters come from. That's where a lot of shit got bloody at first. That's kind of like where we learned a lot of shit from. Yeah, it's a connection, though.
What do you think that is about Louisiana? Like, what does it breed? Like that state?
Man, I think Louisiana's just different, bro. No matter where you at, a Louisiana nigga gonna stand out.
And it's also something in the blood, man. Louisiana, you guys, you have Master P, you got the Cash Moneys, the Birdmans of the world, and you even kind of taking up that stance with your crew, the Never Broke Again crew. You guys put the compilation. Talk about those guys and what makes them so dope.
Shit, what makes them dope? They my brothers. Like, say I wanna send me a song and I'm listening, that bitch actually pressure.
Yeah.
I was like, that's really my brother rapping. Bitch. I don't think a lot of them wanna rap. I think it's just something the group into right now, and that a select few feel like they can
See,
make it.
see, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like with y'all being on this label and being connected to YoungBoy, y'all should be on some ASAP stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like ASAP, like is it 12E with V Long or like somebody else do like a whole bunch of other stuff? It should be a bunch of different people in your circle doing different stuff, bro. So it's like under the same NBA label, but this the nigga that design all y'all clothing brand. He do all the marketing for your clothing and all that stuff. This nigga do marketing and he do woo woo. He do the digital stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can have their own lane. It ain't all got to be music related. It should be like
some fun. Now that everybody
3,
get
4
into
people
it.
that rap.
And it's free money.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what podcasting should be.
Yeah.
That. God damn it.
I stay telling people like,
Yeah.
man, you know how fast these people will give you like just $1 million or $200,000 just
Wow.
to sign you. Like, man, they giving anybody a deal today.
facts, bro. You just gotta put in the work. You gotta put in the work so they can try to slave you, bro.
And then everybody rap. So it's just free money.
Has your relationship with money changed?
What you mean?
Like I remember in one of the songs you talked about how like you spent $10 million on taxes.
That's like not being educated. Not knowing what the fuck going on or not spending my money right. And just having to double back and pay.
Another record you say you had like 25 million before the deal and you came back and
I'm fine.
playing with a lot of big numbers.
On fire.
I don't really have nothing to spend money on. So I don't really spend money like that.
I mean, you got to think about the man in the crib all day long. What more can you get? You probably got every game system, so you can't buy no game system. You got a whatever inch TV. You probably got a projector, all the shoes you can want. You feel me?
I don't really have nothing I want, you know. I don't know. My mindset, I just be want to make money so my wife could buy anything she want.
Happy life.
Facts.
Yeah, I had my fun.
You're still young though, you know. You're 23.
But B, you saw he got a financial advisor
He's
now.
the-
She don't look like she messing around with the young boy's situation, right?
I think she be on top of it.
Yeah. So does she make you like do like investments and stocks and these kind of things, or?
Yeah, she be having me off into a lot of this shit.
See, but you gotta watch out for stuff like that, cause people like that be pinching off your money and stuff. Like they'll be like, oh, he got this XYZ. He ain't gonna see 10,000 for a whole year. You feel me? That 120. Okay, boom, a little advance. You gotta audit your money. You gotta audit everything every year. Every year you gotta do an audit at the top of the year.
Whatever it's supposed to be.
Kind of follow her lead with a lot of that stuff, or trust her judgment?
Me not trust nobody.
Does Birdman give you like pointers too? You know, when it comes to financial literacy and things like that?
We don't really talk about money.
Birdman doesn't talk about money.
Nah, like we be talking about like some shit that we like thinking about putting off, but as far as like just money, like we don't sit there talking about money.
Oh, okay. I heard that you guys are working on a movie too.
Baller blocking, yeah. They bringing that shit back
So what's
out.
happening?
That's fire.
Wow. Did you see the original?
Yeah. You liked it?
Hell yeah.
Yeah. What? That's a That's one of them classics.
Classic.
What?
Talking about classic.
You watched it?
Classic. Yes,
For sure.
Absolutely.
Did you have to like take acting classes? Like, how was your acting? That's a no from your boy. That's a big shoes to fill, man. Like, you know, for following up with that class.
For real.
Think so?
Hell yeah.
Yes,
man. I think it means a
100%.
lot, you know, to the world, but specifically to New Orleans. and
Exactly.
Louisiana.
Yeah.
I think that's
Culture.
That's
it's a cultural
huge.
moment. I'm looking forward to seeing you in it.
I'm looking forward to seeing it myself.
Oh, so it's all done? Did it?
No,
Okay.
we never started yet.
Oh, you started. Okay.
Ah.
You also starting to stop the violence campaign, man. I like this. I like this direction that you're going in, young boy. Can you talk about that initiative?
Yeah, I don't really want to get off into it.
Yeah.
Man, that shit, I don't know. I don't think it's getting out of hand. There's a lot of like bitch ass niggas like starting to have dealings with a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You know how usually sometimes it would be like two gangsters like just literally at each other neck. And I like they got like real like bitches.
Facts, bro. Then you catch them outside and they getting slapped up on camera. Well, they running for their life on camera, but they all on the internet saying all this. I understand. I feel them.
Provoking and like just manipulating people.
I feel them.
And I don't like it. I ain't cool with it.
Right.
Man, they got like just some bitch ass shit going on today, bro. That shit bullshit, bro.
You just ain't feeling it.
Yeah, just hey, stop the violence, man.
Right.
If you do something, just make sure it got a very good meaning, like the right reason behind.
Do something with intention.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like people just want to do things for clout.
For clout, for the
babies
clicks, the
killing babies,
views.
man, that shit.
Yeah.
But they got niggas at 16 to walk up on you and switch you down.
Yeah.
That shit backwards.
Yeah.
But you gotta think about it. It's another bitch ass nigga though, who provoking this young nigga to walk up on you and hit you with this bitch though. Just cause he ain't really cut like that himself for to just walk up on you and just spank you right here. So he gonna tap Yang, and he know Yang ain't got no mind. He know Yang finna pop you.
Facts, bro. It's crazy. I grew up in a hood with you got your big homie, and your big homie fake give you orders. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, hey man, woo, you catch this, woo. They just sick the young niggas on you. And they some hounds, boy.
Yeah.
They be hounds, boy.
Backwards. It's like, I don't even want to
see the youth being taken advantage of.
The old head, in fact, the old head to be somewhere chilling.
A lot of pussy shit. A lot of niggas getting ready to tell on each other too.
So you feel like you back home, do you feel like a responsibility? You want to help some of those youth back in Baton Rouge?
Shit, I want to help the youth anywhere.
Okay.
It's all about the understanding. I think like with a lot of the youth, once you like just actually see or just get that belief of knowing where you actually can go or just come in contact with and have, like, I think that's when you just
because you gotta think about it. When you in the hood, that's all you see is hood activities. You don't know much. As a teenager, you going to school, you coming back, all hood stuff. You ain't growing up, you ain't seeing much. Once you start seeing stuff and seeing some money, you come like, oh man, I'm trying to get some money.
see it clear.
When did you realize that you started?
I ain't trying to shoot nobody. I'm trying to get some money.
Was there a moment specifically?
That shit just come from somebody saying, oh, they'll listen to you if you say this.
Right.
Like, it ain't nothing bad to say, so I see it. I hope they'll listen to me.
Yeah.
And like you said, it isn't like you trying to clean every single lyric. Like you're doing the best you can. But,
One step at a time. One step at a time.
You know, like it's more like gun violence and things like that. That
you
type
can't.
of talk, unless it's warranted in a sense, right?
Yeah, that conversation with Billboy, you say you're not going back to who you used to be.
Facts.
Who's that person?
I can say a lot about that person. It just ain't the right person. Not the right person to be. It ain't smart.
It's not even the person. It's the mindset, bro. The mindset. That hunger mindset.
It's like
he ain't hungry no more.
Everything like you just accomplished or like just
you see what I'm saying?
Been given, like you'll be a damn fool if you stay the same. Like
facts.
Like if I have to like get off house arrest and like to go back to the north side or something, like post a video, I got a big ass gun on me or something. I did all this
just to go back
from this bitch. I toted guns and did all this shit to make it from right here. Just to come back with all this money and do the same thing. Like,
that's crazy, bro.
You definitely got it.
That's crazy.
Straighten on right, man.
Don't make no sense.
Because a lot of people, they go back to this environment where it's like you said, hustling backwards. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I think I heard the next album is "Don't Try This at Home." Is that true? Don't try this at home.
Don't try this at home.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna talk crazy.
Wait.
He's back.
Murder man. I'm gonna talk crazy on that. But I'm letting you know though. Don't try this at home.
Don't try this.
Oh, it's a cautionary.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk my shit and everything I talk. I'm letting you know. Don't try this at home.
You feel like it's a thin line between like reality and entertainment, and sometimes people can't differentiate.
Yes.
Entertainment and reality is very different. But I do think some of the entertainers make their entertainment their reality also. If I said that right.
Nah, you did.
Nah, like don't get me wrong too. Like a lot of people who you'll see today, oh, that's 100% who they is. Like I don't doubt it. Like a lot of rappers today, like man, half of them probably 100% who they is. But I guarantee you, bro, majority of them Nah.
Mm.
Man, it'd be like this, bro. You'll look at all these rappers' videos. You're gonna see a gun in his video, right? You go to the next one, he got a gun in his video, right?
Facts.
Man, you gotta dig a little deeper sometime, bro. All right, now look at his mama. His mama ain't no gangster, so how the fuck is he a gangster? That shit don't be adding up, bro.
Don't try it.
That don't I can see what he talking about. It don't make no sense, but it do make sense. Cause you got people who grew up good and then go to the hood. People that grew up good and then go to the hood and then they just, you feel me, adopt that culture. And it's possible, bro. It's very possible to grow up in a decent area, go to school with somebody that's from the hood, and then just, now you got all hood friends. Now you into some shit.
Try to sit on.
Don't try it on. It's all entertainment.
It's possible.
So as far as like the sound of that, you know, is it going to be a departure?
Cause
from
you
where
feel
I
me? My mama and my granny was gangsters. You feel me?
Rest my cases is going to.
Born and
So you
raised on the
talking
east
shit,
side of
but
Chicago.
sonically, like, what producers are you working with? Like,
I ain't pay attention to who did all the beats.
Oh,
I know
okay.
D-Rock for sure, but I recorded it all by myself.
so you engineer by yourself too?
Yeah, just sitting out,
Wow.
recording myself.
Oh wow.
I waited till I got the right amount of songs. And I'm like, I'm ready.
Is there a wish list of producers that you want to work with? Nobody. What about like maybe other artists?
Less features on recent albums too, right? Less features.
That's like that be in the moment too. I be wanting to work with people in the moment.
There's some people that I wasn't expecting. Like I saw you and Kalani do the record together. I was like, okay,
I think that was cool.
you know you do work well with others in the right scenario. So looking forward to that. But for the end of the year, I know we got this project. I know are you gonna beat last year's?
How many more after
We
that?
had 8 last year.
I ain't gonna beat last year. That's just cause I wanna learn how to structure that shit better.
Okay.
Just have a plan with each drop.
But how you feel, man? You gonna be doing more pressing shit?
Facts.
This is about it. This is gonna be the last one. What you?
No, I feel good.
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all
I was
for
gonna say, does this feel good? Yeah.
come and talk to me.
Absolutely.
I think it was super insightful, man. You know, I think it's important.
That was fire.
Like you said, the impact you have on the game, for you to just share your thoughts and what your mentality is, you know, I think it's important. You know, you're
Very.
out here in the space.
I don't want to be responsible though,
Mm.
so I don't really want to be the role model.
You look at more yourself just as an entertainer, just trying to feed your kids. Biggie had that kind of mentality too.
Nah, boy, because at one point, man, this really was my life. Man, whatever you hear come out my mouth, say that actually went down yesterday or that went down last week,
Yeah.
like, inside of it, and not like, nah, this shit entertainment. Nah, this shit
Nah.
Do you feel blessed that you survived it? Like that?
shit,
Yes.
yeah, man.
You got to, bro. Anybody that came from the hood, I'm talking about the slums, bro, and you made it out some way, somehow, and you still got everything intact, it's always a blessing, bro.
Man,
Always.
the people that I love to this day, like, who still stay in the hood or who don't know what they finna eat today or who finna wake up and go to work. Like, shit could be so much worse. Like, I got brothers right now, like, who the world known me to be around. That nigga probably trying to figure out how you finna get some money before the day end. Like, shit could be way worse.
Granted, we're here in Utah, but whenever you are
Facts.
back home, what's it like? The energy, like, do people just run up on you and hands out?
They ain't never really seen me. Probably like, I don't know, somebody probably see me from Baton Rouge and think they see a ghost or some shit.
Nah.
Or
So it's like a myth.
yeah, they never really saw me. I ain't never really performed there neither.
So it's definitely a demand.
Yeah, every time I went back there, only thing I can remember right now.
But you gotta think about it though, man. Performing in your hood, in your city is so, especially when you got ops and shit and niggas that want you dead. It's so risky, bro. It's like for the managers and stuff. I would never book you there.
Yes.
They gotta travel come
Shit,
come
what
see
we
you.
finna post up at. All right, let's head dog. And just during it, you making sure every car.
Yeah.
You know that pull on side, you a stick hanging out that bitch. Yeah? That's all it really is when you there. What we finna post up at.
Right.
And that's it. Just watching yourself and letting time fly by.
Yeah. So when you do come back home, whenever you decide to, it'll be a big homecoming. It'll be,
I don't really plan on
you
going.
don't want to.
Yeah, I don't plan
What's
on
the
going
point? What's the point?
to visit for a funeral for now. I don't plan on going back.
I mean, it's not too many rappers that's doing it big in Utah, so I think you can have the whole state on lock.
Appreciate you, young boy.
Tell
Thank
our
you,
home
brother.
state on lock.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Rap Radar Podcast. Yeah.
That was fire.